Garden Show. We're here with Jerry Bridges, who is an expert on deer-resistant plants, and I don't want to take any more time. I want to get you going.
As we spoke about last segment, we had a pom-pom type flower, the geraniums. Hydrangeas are another one that's deer candy. If you want to pull them onto your deck, plant geraniums and hydrangeas and other pom-pom flowers or roses. But if you don't want to do that, then do things like your salvias. There's so many salvias. They come in
Look at this.
blue and pink and white in this shorter species.
Ooh.
A lot of the salvias grow 4 to 5 feet tall, which is really nice. This is another one that's another species that's in between 2 to 3 feet tall. You have so many options with salvias. They're all good. Most of them are all repeat bloomers. Great options for your garden in so many colors.
And the butterflies love these.
Butterflies love these too.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Great plants. You have lots of varieties with salvia in height, color, but they're all going to be a spike type bloom. We have Bulbine. This is one that grows about yay tall. The blooms they're continual, so this one is continuing to bloom. The bud is still not open all the way. They bloom for a good while, for several months, and they'll repeat bloom. It's in the orange, yellow range like milkweed is. We covered milkweed in the last section, and it's just a good, gives you this, it's not strap-like foliage, but it has a beautiful
it looks
form.
almost like a onion kind
Garlic,
of.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not one, but the foliage looks like that. Another good option are your yarrows, and yarrows spread, they grow wide, they grow with some height, but mainly they're fast-growing, repeat blooming, deer-resistant butterfly plants. They draw the butterflies.
Lots of butterflies.
Most of these
and lots
are
of
good.
colors.
Lots of colors. I mean, we're just covering a little bit here, but there's so many colors on yarrows. Your dianthus. What can I say about dianthus? There's actually 4 groups of dianthus. The shortest group are the Telstar group. The next group would be the Barbados group. These bloom repeatedly. These come in clusters. You cut them off after they finish in another month or maybe 2.
Sure.
Cut them off and they'll flush out again.
And these are all in the chrysanthemum family, aren't they?
No, carnation.
Carnation, that's right, yes.
The tallest of the 4 groups are carnations. You know, the 6 foot tall, large, carnations.
Normally you see carnations in the store, cut. You don't see them in the ground.
No,
I didn't realize they got that tall.
Oh yeah, they're that tall. I remember working in the university greenhouses back when I was in college many, many moons ago. But you have these in dark pinks, whites, reds, peaches. Well, you can't see the orange on that, but dianthus have so many different colors, but the ones that we're selling for the landscape are going to be short and low. This is another plant that's more often sold as a landscape plant like the blue days are. This is your firecracker plant, and this is great for hummingbirds. Also, the sulfur butterflies, they look so great, that bright, bright yellow against all this orange and yellow-green. It just looks fantastic. These can be kept, I've kept them as hedges 2 feet tall for years.
Oh, so you can shear it.
What you do is they will come out with shoots that are taller, like this is one that was tall, and it was cut back at the wholesale nursery, because that would have probably been up in this range. And if you don't cut it, if you always just let them grow, they'll get about 5 feet tall.
Oh.
But you can keep it as a hedge, 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall, whatever you want. It's extremely prunable, blooms all the time.
And a great color of foliage.
Yes, it's an outstanding landscape plant. Again, like blue days, we lost about 30%. And the final plant we're going to talk about would be your digitalis, your foxglove.
That almost looks like something you want to eat.
Don't.
Okay.
Digitalis is poisonous. Oh yes, it is poisonous. Dogs.
Hence why the deer don't eat it.
Yes, that's why they don't eat it. It's beautiful flowers. It's a biennial. That means it grows foliage 1 year. The next year, and these are 1-year-old plants, this is in their 2nd year, they come up with their bloom. So the plantscape is going to be about yay, and the bloomscape is going to be up about here. So it's this big, beautiful bloom. And There you go. Then it'll reseed and you'll get them back in the future.
Oh, that's fabulous.
It's a great plant.
Well, lots of plants. Thank you so much, Jerry, for this. And I know this is just scratching the surface. We have a lot of other options, but this is some great information to share today. Thanks for being with us.